this task to be done, you won't think it twice before you get it done. So I know of the likes of uh, sorry, the engineers did the audio and the light is off. Just thank you. So secondly, is that what skills do you feel confident in? What is that thing that you can do over and over and tired as an expertise? And the third thing is that what are the industries that align with you? Who they want to go to tech? Tech is the new oil actually for most people. But then the reality is that palm oil has been paying us more money than fintech in Nigeria. The palm oil industry makes more money than fintech, and that's not just an assumption; it's a fact. So, but then for most people, when you ask any young lad today, what do you want to do? I want to be a UI UX designer. What do you want to do? I want to be a software engineer. So practically everybody wants to go into tech in and of itself. But is that the only way to success? So the question is, what are the industries that excite you? What are those industries you love to participate in? So take just 2 minutes to do this. Let's hope that they will restore the light soon. Are they studying light or not? Are they going to restore the light? Okay. No, I haven't. Okay, so so that we can wrap things up and then the room does not get rowdy. I guess people are feeling it already. Can we try and open the windows for ventilation, please? Can reach out to the windows beside you. Just open them up for ventilation so that there will be enough air. Yes, thank you. So, as I mentioned earlier on, I asked us to do a 2 minute activity. But one thing is certain, if you looked at what I asked you to do, you will find out that either you're able to write one out of it, or two, unable to write any out of it. So I've asked you to write about the skills you feel confident in. Practically, most of you will not even be able to itemize the skills you think you are confident in, because you have not even sat down to examine yourself, to do a thorough evaluation of your own personal skill set. So this shows that for majority of people, they do not have a clarity of what they want to do in a career, what they want to pursue. In fact, for most of you, you don't even know what industries exist. So for most people, when they ask them industry, they talk about bank, they talk about insurance companies, and all of these things in and of themselves, they are within one industry. And we have several industries. So another thing that is essential is that what excites you the most. Most of you have things that you do that excites you, but it doesn't come to the top of your mind. In fact, for most of you, you don't even think about it as the things that you would feel excited doing. You just see it as something you do almost every day. So you find out that some of you, you cannot cope with an untidy room. And you don't see that as a skill set, actually. For most of you, you don't see that as a valuable skill set. That you are in a place that is untidy and you cannot cope in that kind of a place. You don't see it as a value. So we believe that skill set has to be something that has to do with something you can do with your hands. Either you can bake, you can write computer programming languages, you can do content creation, and a couple of other things like that. And this session is going to get there. I hope that I wish that we could have the light, because this particular slide I want to show you has a form of diagramming, but unfortunately, we won't be able to do that. Let me ask, please, program organizers, what's wrong with the light?
It's the host.
The host that is done. Okay, please let us bear few minutes, just about few minutes. I want to show you a slide, and I want you guys to be connected to that slide. That's why I'm trying to buy But then continue to enjoy your snacks and your drink. The host is doing what? What's that? Oh, Thor. We got help the host too. Okay, so guys, I don't think light is coming anytime soon. Let us just continue. So for every ID career, every successful career, everybody you have seen out there that has a career that is able and look up that you would like to do. Have three things. Three main things are part of those things. The first one is that there is the skills. There's a skill, the person has the requisite skill to thrive in that career. The second thing is that there's a market need for that career. For that particular skill that you have, the market needs it. It's not a skill that you have that is not existent in the market. So it's something that you can do, and the market is willing to pay you for that thing. And the last thing is that most times people have passion for that thing. So when you see people, they wake up in the morning and they just want to go to their line of work. Or for the kind of people like us who work practically remotely, I think this is almost 9 years now that I've been working remotely. I don't go to any office. My house is my office. I wake up in the morning after my rudimentaries. I get to my desk and I start working. And sometimes I close at work 11 p.m. because I don't have traffic that's going to hold me. I don't enter bus. I don't go anywhere. I stay at home and work. So we have those kind of people. So regardless of what you do, when there is a passion tied to that thing, you find that you continue to enjoy doing it relentless. You don't find out that it's a case of where you just want to time out. You just want to get out of that thing. You don't want to stop. You just want to stop doing it. No. And you're not the type that is just tied to, okay, at the end of the month, Ogata, I want to do what? I want to make money. So it is these instances you get to hear people, okay. So it is at these instances you get to hear people talk about, yes, salary is what they pay you to forget about your dreams. I believe that most of us believe in such statements here. Salary is what they pay me to forget my skills. But the likes of GTB CEO is being paid billions of salary. Even some CEOs in Nigeria do not earn as much as he does. So salary is not what they pay you to forget about your dreams, actually. So essentially, is that this skill set that we're talking about, the skill, the passion, and the market needs, when they work together in a synchronization, you find out that what you get is what an enviable career. However, there can be a misalignment in some of these skill sets. Some of the misalignment that you might have or that you get to see is that some people who have passion. I have passion doing this, and there's a market for it, but the person does not have a skill. So you find out that someone has a passion for writing. Yes, the market needs people that can write, but you have not built the skill set to be able to do what? To do the writing job. So what do you get? Number one, you get to apply for jobs and they won't pick you because your passion will not get the job done. The fact that there's a market need for that thing that you are doing will not get the job done. What will get the job done? Your skill set. But that is the skill set that you do not have, that is missing. So that's one. Two, another misalignment that people have in their career is that you get to see people who have passion and they have the skills, but there are no market needs for it. So you begin to see people around, okay, but I can do this now. I can do that, but there are no jobs. You need to evaluate yourself. The thing that you can do, does the market want that thing? If you are unable to answer that fundamental question, then that means that that set of skills that you have is not serving the market that you find yourself, which is an essential thing. The third thing is that you have a skill, you have the market need, but then you are lacking the passion. Sometimes we have some people who go to work every day and they are not passionate about what they do. So in essence, what they get is just some form of frustration. So these are the kind of people you see every day. They cannot smile. You get to their offices, you say, I want to collect something. They are screaming at you, they are shouting at you because the person is not finding what he or she is doing enjoyable. So these are misalignment. Now, where's the alignment? The alignment is to be able to find the balance between passion, the skills, as well as the market needs. So another thing that we should be able to ask ourselves is the section of the skills. Let me just rush through it. So we've had a lot of things about skills. We have had hard skills, we have had soft skills. About communication, we've been told about okay. Sorry, the audio people mic. And it's not my way to hold mic. All right, so for skills, we have what we call the hard skills. The hard skills is I can do programming, I can write, I can do this, I can hold machine, I can operate this, I can do that. Those are the hard skills. And we have the soft. I am good at communication, I am adaptable to any setting, any system, I have leadership skills, I can negotiate, I can interact with people, I am assertive like that. Now, the combination of these two things makes your skill set an excellent element of your career. However, one of the things that we have seen in the industry is that most people come with the hard skills and they are lacking in the soft skills. And you find out that when you progress in your career, you may enter a job with your hard skills. Yes, you can do programming. Yes, you can do this, you can do that. There was a time around last month I was doing some hiring for my agency, and those who want to hire were PhD students for a particular research. Yes, some of these guys had the hard skills. Yes, they could do research. They have so many papers that they have written. But mere presenting yourself for the job from your email of applying for the job, you could not qualify for the job because the requisite soft skills that you need to present yourself is not there. So there was a PhD student who would just write, okay, I'm applying for this particular role, please consider me. A PhD student, a PhD applicant who is going to get paid a research grant for a particular task. And all you could do is, yes, you have the skill set, you can attach your CV, you can attach your papers that you have written, but then in and of itself, you do not possess the soft skills. Another thing that is very essential is that the market opportunities that you want to leverage. We talked about the skills. There are hard skills, there are soft skills. We have the market opportunity. Now, for the market opportunity, questions is what are industries that are hiring the kind of people like you? So most people don't do this. In fact, for most early or entry level professionals, they are getting into the job market is by virtue of let's say luck. In and of itself, most people do not evaluate the market to be able to determine, okay, does this market actually need me? So we have cases of people who just jump into application and then send applications, which is wrong. For you to evaluate your market skills or the market needs, number one is that you have to get involved into the industry news. What is happening in that market? What are the kind of people that they are hiring in that market? Just a few days ago, they completed the NNPC application. We had some applications who came to a friend of ours that we trained. And we saw a lot of applications from the back end too, from people who try to apply for that same role. But you find out that there's a mismatch between this person and the market need. What the market needs, the person is not qualified for that market in and of itself. So number one is that what does the market need? You need to research it. You need to know it for your career to be a successful one. Another one is that, so if you want to research markets and how to leverage market, you go to platforms like LinkedIn, Jobberman, Gartner, the economic news around that particular industry. I don't have time, so let me just quickly run through. So we have the passion. So the passion is the things that excite you. What are those things that you like to do? That when anybody wakes you up, you can do it easy. easily. So, but then one of the things that has to be told is that passion is not enough for you to leverage the skill market. Yes, you might have a passion, but if you don't convert that passion into something of skill or something of value, okay, thank you. So something of value, you end up missing